Nagbabalik tayo dito sa Kababayan Today. If you're just joining us, we're with the author of Bittermelons Mimosas. Kasama natin si Nieves Villamin at magbabasa po tayo ng excerpt. Nieves?
Thank you, Giselle. Tatang had bruises on his face, neck, and arms. His eyes were slightly bloodshot, perhaps either from sleep deprivation or too much anger. He completely ignored Inang's question. Tatang was walking in double time, scurrying to get away from the building that had been his hellhole for weeks. Several days later, tears of anger flowed copiously as we listened to him recount the punishments he had endured behind bars.
The prison guards tortured me. They subjected different parts of my body to electric shocks. Several times they watered me down until I passed out. One time, one of the guards clapped both of my ears like a pair of cymbals. Blood came out of my eardrums. Still, I didn't sing any of my HUK comrades' names.
We were listening to a man brimming with pride. He held no prejudice against the system that punished him for standing up in opposition to what he believed were injustices suffered by the oppressed and peasant farmers as a result of two major political ideologies being at odds with each other. It was then that I understood why his Huk comrades, who were half the men in our barrio, held him as a local hero. The hearing loss he sustained from the prison torture was worn like a badge of honor. It reminded him of his valor, and my barrio mates responded to his physical disability with deference and kindness.
So, Nieves, this passage, si Tatang, tatay niyo po.
Yes. Siya ay nakulong sa, because he was a member of the Hukbalahap.
At ano po yung Hukbalahap?
Hukbalahap is a hukbo laban sa pagpapalaya ng Hapon. They were underground fighters who were not recognized by the government because they were named as terrorists because they were spreading Marxist ideals and communism. And it has its roots with the encomienda system, you know, which is a thinly veiled slavery, you know, Indian slavery that were introduced by the Spanish, you know, authorities in the New America.
Okay, so your recollection of when your father was imprisoned and you were there.
Yeah, I think because, you know, at age 5 or 6 or 7, you know, the first traumatic experience that you had is gonna stay for your minds forever. You know, it's just like when my daughter, you know, when we left for the United States and she wasn't going with us, and that was very traumatic for her. We didn't know if she's gonna, you know, we're gonna see her again.
Yes,
that stayed in her mind too.
Nieves, we're going to do a reading of that excerpt. It's a very powerful excerpt from your Philippine Memoir. At makakasama rin natin si Danny. Na asawa nyo, sa Pilipinas pa lang kayo nagkakilala at hanggang ngayon.
Yeah, 46 years.
Congratulations. So I just want to talk to you about the process of writing this memoir. How long did it take you, Nieves?
It took, well, actually, it started in 1998 when I became the advisor of the Filipino Cultural Exchange Club. Like I was telling you earlier, the students were hungry for answers. So I wrote my father at the time, asking him already about, you know, where he came from, about his activities as a Hukbalahap member. And then I talked to my sisters and brothers about their experiences when they were growing up. So in 2002, my father died. I have half of the script done, but I can't do anything because I was still working. Sometimes it's hard to write also.
At saka ano, makapal ang libro na ito.
Yeah, that's why it was used by Cal Poly as a reference, you know, for their ethnic studies department. So 2004 is when I actually finished the manuscript, and then I sent it to many publishers, and I was told before I do that they're not going to publish it because I'm not well known, I'm not known at all, etc., etc. So after 3 years,
what I can say, Nieves, from a kababayan's perspective, miski hindi ka superstar o sikat, the fact that you were able to collect your memories in this is so powerful for me as a Filipino.
Yeah, yeah. So then,
and not only Filipinos, I mean, like I was mentioning before, American, this is not just for the Filipino to read. It just, you are able to encapsulate the experiences of leaving behind your country.
I know, yeah. Well, it takes, my claim to fame is my 40 units of English, you know, in college. I am an accounting major, but I like to write.
That's right. So,
my father,
so dapat hindi kayo be intimidated to write and collect your experiences. We all have stories to share with everybody. So please, I hope this will serve as an inspiration to share your Filipino experience. Pagbalik natin, we're going to do another reading at makikilala nyo po si Nieves Villamin, ang asawa ni Nieves. Don't go away. We'll be right back here on Kababayan Today.